calm down for a second. That could be crap. Thimbles. That's what I really want to talk about. Because it's safe sex for fingers. And they don't get enough press these days, do they? You very rarely see thimbles. Oh, says man. Oh. My gran used to say, put a thimble on your finger, and then it protects you in case you slip with a needle, and the needle goes up your finger, into your brain, and kills you. And before thimbles were invented, it used to be all the time, oh, needle death, tragedy, says man. If only thimbles were invented, says psychic person who knows. Thimbles compulsory in minibuses for kids. You can't, you're supposed to be able to sew better with a thimble on, but you can't, it gets enough, you end up with your whole hands tucked in the back of a sock or something, you know, it's pointless. The best thing with thimbles, put one on each finger, and then you can do impressions of horses. With one too many leg, actually, isn't it? Look at training sports, there's one too many leg on that horse, isn't there? Surely. Because they do have this metallic sound, horses. They've got these horseshoes nailed to their hooves, and it's pointless. For years, blacksmiths have been getting away with murder for hundreds of years. Saying, is that your horse there? Yes. Well, I better nail a bit of semicircular metal onto each of his feet. Oh, no, thanks, got hooves, thanks very much. No, I better nail a bit of semicircular metal. You've ever had a blowout on a horse doing 70? Those anti-lock hooves? Well, I'm not sure. The horse is there going, look, lace-ups will be fine, you know, you don't really have to... No, I'll heat this bit of metal to 4 million degrees and burn and nail it onto each of your feet. I was going, oh, all right. Perhaps it was just a con, perhaps he was just trying to do all hooved animals. You got any cows? And your pigs, sheep, your ducks, not your ducks, forget your ducks. Well, actually, get the ducks and the geese, get the whole farm for 50 quid. Ducks going on, clank, clank, clank. Quack. Go for a swim. Don't need those. Yeah, it's also lucky. Horseshoes are lucky. Horses have 4 bits of lucky nailed to their feet. They should be the luckiest animals in the world, shouldn't they? They should rule the country. Well, they should at least win all their horse races, for God's sake. Result at 3:30 today. Every single horse was first equal. 1 horse dropped a shoe, came in 3rd. And the duck was 9. 5 ran. They always say it, don't they? As if people at home going, but how many ran? Oh, 5 ran. Do people bet on that? 5 to run in the 3:30. It's written on the fucking... Yeah, I think they will run. What odds? No fucking odds. Give it. There's your fiver back. Oh, yeah. Or perhaps they're just saying 5 ran. Perhaps it's sort of 5 ran, 1 sauntered, really. 1 wandered. 1 drove a small orange car. Not sure about the line. Thank you very much. Do just shout those lines out occasionally in the middle of stuff. That's great. I can just swing with that. Good. Thank you very much. It's okay. Just move on. Not all the fucking time, though. Otherwise, I won't love you back. Now, yes, being cool. It is a fashion. There's a fashion circle. It's linked to fashion, being cool. And it's all a big circle. And over on one corner, you've got looking like a dickhead. Over around here, you've got sort of average looking. Here, you've got cool, trendy, very, very trendy, looking like a dickhead. Goes right around. It's where madness and genius join together. But I wanted to, when I was a kid, I wanted to learn, I wanted to learn the piano. So I took up the clarinet. I have no idea how that happened, but I learned the fucking clarinet. And if you're an adult and you're playing an instrument, you're probably making quite a decent noise, because you're in there, your heart's in there, you've chosen to do this. If you're a kid, there's probably a certain element of parental pressure that's gone into it. Little Johnny, you shall learn the violin, because I never had the chance when I was a child. I'm saying, but I want to go out and smash things with hammers. Well, that's as maybe, but I want you to learn and be musical. I don't want to. No, well, why don't you do it now? You've got the time. Well, I can't now. I've got to watch telly and drive cars now. I've lost the ability to learn anything new except to vegetate. So the kids practicing on a... It's like a cat being scraped backwards over a cat scraping machine. It's just fucking awful noise. And I played the clarinet. And I got into playing this. And if you play an instrument, you're a kid, you want to play sexy tunes. That's what you do. You want to play sexy tunes so that other kids at school say, hey, he's playing a sexy tune. We must go and dance provocatively in front of him. Dun, 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 dun. We will shag him as soon as we know how to do it. Dun, 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 dun. And you got this idea, you're playing dun, 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 dun. Everyone's going, oh, we'll shag him immediately. But it didn't quite work out that way. My first clarinet lessons, I was going, well, I'd like to learn some sexy tunes, Mrs. Bad Crumble. So you think if I learn from this Tune a Day book, that's going to have some real sexy tunes in it. Snog as a Bug in a Rug, that's a really sexy tune, is it, Mrs. Bad Crumble? She goes, yes, it is. I made love to this song in the 1418 war, I'll have you know. Right, well, I'll give it a go. Here we go. Na 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 na. At what point did you actually orgasm during this song, Mrs. Bad? No, it's fucking. It's got a wooden reed. You squeak all the time. You're going do 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 do. And after a while, my dad was going, stop practicing. You sound crap. We have bought a hammer. You can borrow it if you wish. That's my childhood. That's all from me. Thanks very much. Good night.